What's up, guys? How's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw a Squidward from Spongebob Squarepants, and I have this leftover nub. Really, it doesn't matter. I just want a pencil-like thing to kind of lay stuff out with, and I'm gonna be using this Copic marker to kind of ink the stuff with. It's an N8. It's a neutral gray scale marker. It comes in a pack. They're expensive though. They're really hard to fill up too. So let's go over really quick Squidward, just in general. What is he made up of? He's made up of very simple shapes. Put like a round kind of ball, more like a melon, and not like a melon, more like a watermelon kind of shape. You know, it's a little bit wider this way than it is up that way, but just kind of broad. That would be his head. If we're talking about structure, what is he made up of? I'm trying to teach you more of a structure to draw him, because if you just draw him from one, you know what I mean, like one particular thing, you're just copying it. You're not really gonna know what he's made up of, you know. You could maybe draw a box down here like so, and he's got kind of like a hot dog. He's got that kind of sad face, but it looks kind of like a hot dog. The overall shape. So you have these shapes right there. You have this ball straight down and this hot dog shape. His eyeballs are kind of like this shape, but you take it like this and you shrink it. You turn it, you shrink it. You got basically Muppet eyes. Have his nose. His nose, it's almost like a hot dog shoved into a corner or something like that. This teardrop kind of thing going on. He has this teardrop shape to his nose. And his neck is really tiny. It tapers downward though, not up. I was making it up there. His body down there. So those are the shapes that I think of when I think of Squidward. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do this piece of paper. See, like I'm doing it pretty dark for two reasons: demonstration. But the other reason I'm doing it so dark like that, I want to make sure I have the general proportions that I want. You know, like how big and small things are. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this paper and I'm gonna slide it underneath a single sheet of paper. And this is just computer paper, by the way. Nothing really special about the paper at all. That's why I don't even really talk about the paper. So now I can see right through it, and I don't have to think about proportion as much. All right. Just to focus the camera. Anywho, I'm going to be grabbing this. There's going to be a hard, kind of a square edge and more of a pointed edge. I'm going to use a square edge first to do the top of his head. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to get the top of the head out of the way. I feel it's the hardest stroke in the whole thing. So I feel like if I get that out of the way first, then I'll feel a little bit more confident on the thing. I'm going to switch sides to the pointed side. And I'm going to go with the eye over here. Oh wait, whoops, I forgot. I want to pull the kind of the eyelid. So I pull the stroke first, you know what I mean? So that to get my hand used to pulling it. Because, you know, you only got one shot with a marker. See, I kind of messed up over there. Let's see. On the other stroke over here on this side. And pull the nose before I pull the bottom part of that. Taper. Pull that down. I'll touch over here and give the square pupil and iris that he has. Almost looks like it's cross-eyed as well sometimes. I notice. Straight line down side of his head. Can pull across that hot dog mouth. It's funny because sometimes I almost don't have a hard time pulling the line as much as it is stopping the line. Yeah, because you know you'll go right through it. Flat line. Pulling down to his neck. Neck's real tiny. Collar wraps around. Shoulders. Gonna go to the top of his forehead. He's got like 3 or 4 lines up there, and he also has these dots, kind of like he went bald or something. Anyways, my hand's a little shaky. To use the marker, kind of warm up with it more. Oops. Let's see. But anyways, that's a quick Squidward